Good morning, and I hope you're starting off your day the way you want to. And um, hey, today is 153 days in a row of the ice bath uh, journey. And I'm going to be going out there in a couple of minutes. I've already broken the ice up, um, which icebreaker, get it? You know, so, and we're doing a pregame show, so this is the icebreaker. But no, I did literally go out there, break up the ice in my ice bath, and so yeah, so we're going to be going out there. I'm going to be going in for between 5 and 7 minutes. I'll be doing the by daily vlog with you, and you'll be able to see that after I get it edited. I've got a really busy morning this morning, so I got up a little bit extra early and done a little bit of my um, normal routine things earlier so that I could get on here. I've got a meeting at 7:30 in town, and then I've got to come back here for another meeting at 10:30. Then I've got meetings all throughout the day. And so, yeah, so it's going to be a great day and looking forward to doing more of the pregame show. And, and I really probably expect that most people will watch the replay of this. But, you know, I wanted to do this one because in my editing, what I've started doing is I'm only highlighting the if I have any content that I can give to you. Um, I'm and everything else I'm cutting out. Or I'm actually fast forwarding through some of that so that you can see the whole process, but yet um, not have to listen to a bunch of my ahs and uhs and all that kind of stuff. You get to do that on this one, obviously. But if you're watching it, great. But I expect that most people will be doing the replay. So if you're doing the replay, just type in replay in the comments, and then if you could share this, it would be much appreciated. Um, so um, yeah, and I really want to in the future bring great content to you. Um, I did something that I did learn, and different people have different views on this, but my philosophy is just do it. And um, you and we can go into another day as to what just do it, who really coined that. But I know that's a Nike saying, but it was actually stolen from somebody else. And again, we can go through it another day. Um, but when I say my philosophy is just do it, it's do it without perfection. Because my problem is that if I don't just get in there and do it, I won't do it at all. And so, I do have that paralysis of analysis and trying to figure things out. And, I was talking to one of my clients yesterday, and he's a new client, and he's relatively new to the insurance industry. And we started working together about 6 weeks ago. And yesterday, he told me that he changed from one agency to another agency. And I one of the things that there were two things that just kind of popped up immediately that we discussed. And one of those was that when 75% of the people that get into the insurance industry are gone within the first 90 days, there's some reasons why that is. And I was cautioning him because he was leading down a pathway that could get him to that situation. And because one clue was is it's only been he's only been in the industry probably a couple months, and now he's on his second agency, uh, and he had some legitimate reasons, but I wanted to make sure that they really were legitimate and he wasn't just fooling himself by thinking that the first agency that he was with. But after digging in a little bit, yeah, I think he made a good choice on that. But the other thing is he had this list of things that he had to do before he was willing to go out there and go start selling. And I told him, that the biggest reason why that 90% of the people get out of 75% of the people get out of the industry within the first 90 days is because they run out of money before they have enough time. And so I was telling him that his time was running out. And so I told him to get with his IMO, get with his upline, which I know the guy. And I know that the guy will help him out. But told him to go to him and tell him that whatever it takes, he needs to get out into the field and start working. And so, because sometimes it's just a matter of you don't have to know everything when you get out there. And that doesn't just apply to insurance, but it applies to many different things, like doing an ice bath, like getting on and starting a pregame show, like what I'm doing right now. And so I didn't want to wait until I have had it perfected before I even got started. So I just got started. And I think, that, and you could, and I'm going to have different opinions on that because, and they're all very valid and but again, for me, it's just a matter of getting in there and doing it. And then I can get into a routine. I can tell you that when I started doing ice baths, I didn't do it perfectly and I didn't have all the equipment, and I'm still learning and I'm still having issues. A couple of days ago, the filter on my cooler for my ice bath actually blew up. It sounded like a shotgun. And now I'm going to have to find another filter cover. And and I need to change the filter anyway, but not the cover. But, and right now it's not an issue because it's cold. But, it's not going to be cold, here in Texas. I mean, because, hey, in Texas, today is, I haven't checked the temperature this morning, but I know it's cold. But next week it could be 90. So, probably not literally 90. I'm sure it's happened, and especially in Texas. But, it's just to prove a point, though, that, you're always going to have issues. You're always going to have things come up. And, with life, it's a slow progression. And so why not just jump in there and start doing it? Sometimes there is something to ready, shoot, aim. And again, I'm not saying that that's the most perfect way to do it, but and some people have the advantage of from a financial standpoint where they have less difficulties and less obstacles to overcome. Some people, like myself, had to pull up my bootstraps and get things done early on. And so anyway, I hope you got something out of today. If you did, if you would share this, I'd much appreciate it. Because you know how the algorithms work with Facebook, but I am on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, And so on all those platforms right now, and where I've gone live, I didn't expect that anybody would come on. It's actually 10 minutes after 6. So, hey, I do have somebody on. Awesome. So, anyway, I hope you have a great day. And I'll do a post game show later on this afternoon after I get through with my editing. When I go out and do my ice bath, I'm getting ready to go out there and do it right now. Talk soon. Bye.